What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out, and as you can see, we are reviewing the Lebron 19 today, and I know it took some time to get in. Trust me, I was waiting for it every day. I looked for it every day for like a month, so that kind of sucked. I heard they were stuck out on the barges with some other sneakers, so I hope all this the next release is come out on time, like the Mellow. They need to drop more Steph Curry's. I want to get my hands on the 9s, get a video out for that. So with that being said, let's get into the review. So they kind of have like an accolade paper. It's kind of like a carnival theme though. It's like all his champ banners, rookie of the year, all that kind of stuff on the paper. Box was pretty dope. So guys, as always, we will work our way from the top to the bottom, and the top of the sneaker was the most disappointing thing I could point out on a sneaker by far this year, besides the GT cut, the GT run. The laces were how it pinched you. The top of this shoe hurt terribly. You cannot wear these without wearing high socks. I'll show you guys the difference on the sides. These sides right here didn't rub. Obviously they're sticking out. I think it's because the sneaker was so tall, when it laid down in the box it bent both sides. You can see they're both bent in, and that's just, you can't tolerate that when you're playing basketball. I don't like to wear long socks. I wear low cut, or I wear like crew socks, like, you know, that couple inches over the ankle. Yeah, I could not get jiggy with this shit, man. This shit was bad. Like, I got cut up walking from the bedroom to the bathroom. I'm like, man, no wonder LeBron ain't wearing these this year. I'm not sure if this is the issue with his shoes, but I don't see anybody that could really rock those like that. That sucked. But once your foot gets in the sneaker, it's nice. It's very comfortable. You can kind of see, you know, it's got a nice padded, it's hard to see with this sneaker. I'll try to show you guys, open it up a little bit, but there's like a low top shoe inside this sneaker. It's weird, it's hard to explain, but that's the best way I can explain it. So when you get your foot in, it feels very comfortable. Laces are nice. The laces are thick. Mine came a little bit frayed. I'm not sure why. There's not even really no Velcro on this shoe, unless it's this crazy shit cutting it up. But yeah, mine came just a little bit frayed, but they're nice laces, kind of the ones found on the Lebron 18 lows. I didn't try the Lebron 18 highs, so it's hard to compare them, but the lows, kind of the same laces. Down to the tongue. The tongue was unique, I thought. One of the more unique parts of it. It was comfortable. It has, let me unlace this. It has 2 air pockets in this right here, and it is in the shape of a lion. I don't know if you guys can get that on camera, but that's what that is right there. It's a lion. LeBron usually has a lion somewhere on his shoes. I think he's got a little thing right here, long live the king. So usually has that lion theme somewhere in the sneaker. This is more of like a Space Jam colorway. The insole, you can see the insole. It's got the Space Jam legacy on the insole, and it has Warner Brothers somewhere right there on this sneaker. It has the Warner Brothers logo. But yeah, the tongue was nice, conformed to my foot. I only had one issue for a minute on the right shoe. This right here pinched on the top of my ankle bone. I ran a couple laps around the gym. It was gone. I didn't notice it whatsoever. So there's no big issue there with the tongue. Tongue's nice. It's a nice little setup. It's a one booty construction. So I don't really have many issues with that type of style. The one booty tongues, I like the one booty tongues. So now down onto support. Support felt good. I really think I'd say that with all this air and everything in here, but it felt really good. The heel support, there's a nice TPU heel counter right here. There's 2 plastic shrouds on both sides. You can see them. They're kind of like a milky chameleon color. They turn blue and purple when you turn it in the light. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but it is very nice. You feel very safe in the sneaker. Like usually when you lace up a LeBron, you don't feel safe in it. You're wondering, when's the ankle rolling coming, or when am I going to sprain it? Like my son has the 18 lows, and he sprained his ankle major twice in them. Not sure if he has weak ankles, not sure the deal. I had the 18 lows, and I haven't had no issues like that. But I also haven't played like 100 miles an hour in the LeBron 18 lows. These I would play 100 miles an hour in. There's just a few factors that go into me not wanting to play 100 miles an hour, and we'll get to that later in the video. Now down onto materials. Materials felt good. Super comfortable when you slipped your foot in. There's this ripstop kind of like on the 18 low. It's not as rough. It's more soft, more plush, and there's a padding under it. Like in this booty, there's a padding underneath that ripstop. Felt very comfortable. I had no issues. Now, durability of the materials, I would never wear the sneaker outside. You crazy if you wear the sneaker outside. I mean, you're gonna tear this up, especially this colorway, man. This is a goner in a couple runs. I mean, the way I play, I'm tearing these the hell up. Especially with the white, that's a no-go. Do not play in these sneakers outside. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, $200. If you don't care about flushing $200 down the drain, it's not a problem. So that pretty much sums up the materials. Now, down onto cushion and comfort. Step-in comfort was great. Felt very good on foot, and how could it not with that exaggerated Air Max unit and this huge Zoom unit on the front. These are probably one of the most craziest cushion setups that I've seen. They say this is Cushlon right here. This foam around it, it does not feel like Cushlon. It feels more like Phylon. The Zion ones, that's what you could compare that foam to, but you're not really stepping like right on that foam, so it really doesn't do much as far as shock absorption or anything like that. That comes from that big unit right there, the Air Max unit. That thing is massive. I'll try to roll some footage if I got some. And same thing with the Air Zoom unit, and they both feel good. Now, stability for this sneaker, a lot of people don't wear LeBrons for that factor. You know, they're scared they're going to tweak their ankle. The base isn't wide enough. There's not an outrigger. This is super wide, and it has an outrigger. Nice outrigger. You can see the shape right there, and I like it. Like, I used to think maybe because all the air LeBron has, he wouldn't have the outriggers in there because they couldn't figure out how to do it with the air. And you could tell when you're pushing this Air Zoom, it feels a little bit thicker plastic than what this Max is on the back. The chamber right here, connecting, I thought that was pretty dope. Not sure exactly how it works, but I imagine you step on the back, it kind of moves to the front, so on and so forth. Now, as far as heel to toe transition, I mean, it really doesn't have, it's flat. It has a little rock on the toe. I'm not real big on heel to toe transition. I can make it work. That's not like an end all be all for me, like liking a sneaker and not liking a sneaker. So now down onto something that is end all be all, because I play quick. I do not like running in place on courts. The traction on these, I've heard a couple bad things, and to be honest, it's not bad. I thought it was gonna be terrible, like, or if not terrible, I thought it was gonna be like sort of bad, but I had no issues in it. I played on the clean side of the court first, then I went over to the dusty side. I had no issue. Like, one side gets played on a lot more, picks up more dust, and it still ran with any other sneaker. Well, not any other sneaker. There's a few sneakers that are, you know, I'd put above this, you know, but this is definitely gonna go in my top 10 for traction this year. I mean, it's really not that bad. The nubs on here are actually the crown. I was wondering what they were. They are the crown. Now, something I could have suggested, and I'm surprised someone did not suggest, is to put these crowns in like a herringbone shape. I think that would have been dope. I think they would have got way better traction in this if they would have just kind of zigzagged these crowns into this sole of the sneaker. Now, down onto aesthetics, I rock these on the court. Maybe not so much for my play style, but I'm gonna wear them around. I mean, throw some joggers on and, you know, walk comfortable. You know, go to my kids' games in them, and, you know, just enjoy wearing them, enjoy the comfort, enjoy the cushion. But yeah, it got to be with some joggers, because you're gonna get sliced up in these bad boys. So really, that's my only gripe with the sneaker is that right there. And actually, one more. This thing feels like a boot. I mean, I don't know. This has got to weigh 16 and a half ounces. I'm a size 8, so let's see. What? Sheesh. 1 pound, 2.5 ounces. That is a boot. So dang near 3 pounds getting added to my little self when I am playing basketball. That just can't do it for me. Now, if you're a bigger dude, yeah, I mean, it might help you. You know, it might benefit you with the cushion and the impact protection you're getting from this sneaker. Might not be a bad pick. We will see. So down onto my recommendations. Would I get this sneaker? Me personally, no. I'm 155 pounds, almost 160 when I rock these, and I just like to play quicker, man. I don't like to be weighed down. These are heavy. I went to pick the box up when I got them in the mail with one hand, and I like almost dropped them. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know if they were like the Converses or if they were the LeBron 19s. Right when I picked them up, I knew what they were. I knew that was a heavy sneaker. I didn't know it was that heavy of a sneaker though. 1 pound, 2.5 ounces. That's pretty heavy. So I would recommend these to, you know, bigger guys, bigger kids, and I recommend them not to be worn outside. Just the nubs are soft on the bottom. For you bigger guys, I think you'll really enjoy this shoe, especially if you're not doing a lot of cutting. If you're just running up and down the court, grabbing rebounds, doing a couple moves in the post, this sneaker is definitely for you. It's definitely worth the $200. As you already know, do not wear these without long socks. So with that being said, guys, yes, I'd recommend it. Smaller guards, guys like that, no, I would not recommend it for a smaller guard. But guys, with that being said, I appreciate all the likes, the comments, everyone subscribing to the channel. I think we're up to like 359, maybe be at like 360 something by the time I post this video tonight or tomorrow morning. I appreciate everyone like, commenting, subscribing. It means a lot. I'm having fun with it, and I can't wait to get some more sneakers in. I want the Curry 9s. I want the Mellow .01s or whatever they call it. I want to get my hands on the Westbrooks. Anything that's coming out, I'm trying to get my hands on. It looks like I might kind of have to go from buying overseas because Nike in U.S. market's just lacking. So guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.